So one of the things that I felt people were saying to me after treatment ended is, let's throw a party, celebrate your survivorship. But it wasn't a party. You know, when your whole life's been turned upside down and your whole world's been changed, when you come out of that, it's like having been hit by a bomb. So your whole life's you've been bombed, and the remnants of that bombing is that you're tattered, you're torn, you're bleeding emotionally, mentally, sometimes spiritually. And you're trying to figure out, like, who the frick am I? You know, who am I? What am I doing? What's going to happen to me, to my children? You know, you may have had a job you loved before, but now your feelings about the job are different. You may have had friends that were there before, maybe they weren't there for you in treatment. You may have had a husband who may have left during treatment. You may have had people that abandoned you, that you believed in, that you trusted. You may have thought you were maybe going to be more fearless, or you may have thought you were going to be whatever your idea was about certain things, relationships, yourself, people, your body. There's a lot of things and people that let you down during treatment. There are a lot of fears that you experience, and you know, and sometimes when you're running through treatment, you're in a high. Your high is just getting through it. So your adrenaline's pumping. You're trying to get through the race. You want to finish the marathon. But then when the marathon's over and you cross that line, and you realize that it's not really the ending of your journey, that your journey is just beginning, it's a bit of a shock. You know, you think that I want to get to the finish line and it's over, and then you realize I have the rest of my life to figure this thing out. You know, could it happen again? And you know, what will my life look like? And so I would just say it's okay to be okay with yourself, with who you are. It's okay to be able to have people you talk to you can trust, that you can confide in, because you're going to go through ups and downs, and that's totally normal. You're going to be scared, you're going to worry, you're going to wonder. And the other thing that, you know, that I experienced after breast cancer was nobody explained survivorship to me. You know, that's a real word, because when you go through breast cancer and you're done, you have the rest of your life to live, first of all, and to live with being a survivor of breast cancer. And what that means is your body won't be the same ever again. It may become better, it might be, but in a sense it's been compromised by your treatment. And so it's incumbent upon you to learn your body more than you did before, to learn how to eat better, how to exercise better. Nobody explained to me that I was going to be having anxiety for a long time, or sleeplessness, or adrenal fatigue, or a racing heart, or fear of leaving my house. I was afraid of everything for months. And people wanted me to be this strong person. And so I leave the house, I get made up and leave the house and put on my cape. And I would come home and I would cry all night long, and I couldn't sleep. And I would overeat, or I wouldn't eat, or I'd drink too much, or I wouldn't take care of my body. I was a mess of nerves. And so I had to figure out for myself what survivorship meant. And it meant to learn to integrate tools into my lifestyle that would help me become a healthier person. To integrate mind and body tools like, you know, yoga, like mindfulness, like spirituality, like prayer, like learning how to breathe and pause, like learning the importance of exercise, of having a strong body, the importance of, you know, doing chiropractic work, the importance of investing in myself. Before breast cancer, my biggest investment was my house. I put money into my house, into shoes, clothing, going out to dinner with friends and buying things. But afterwards, I realized that my body is my temple, and this temple is the only place that houses my spirit, and that I have to honor this body. And so I began to really look at how I was investing my money and my time. And I would tell all of you is to invest your time in your body and your nutrition and your wellness habits, and take care of yourself. You only have one body and you only have one life.